Wet start to the race. The lights are off and away we go already immediately. TECHUBI seems to get across the line quite well. Looks like Mighty King as well probably has the better jump start on his teammate, but the second phase wasn't good. However, Powell looks down the inside, has to back down. Looks like White Josh as well, going around the outside of the Haas into turn 3. Who's going to be the latest on the brakes? And it is White Josh going around the outside of Big Powell and just manages to stay ahead. I think that was Wizzy Boy as well, getting a bit close with his teammates as well, and he is just staying ahead, able to run away with this race and secure a 1-2, but we saw that in a few races prior. Maybe the top two sometimes cause a few issues and maybe spin out. However, Reese has got a much better exit out of the final corner there, and he's going to go down the inside and past TECHUBI already into turn 1. A very, very good race from the... Is it the AlphaTauri Reserve? I think that's what Abby was saying. But yeah, Reese now in the lead of the race. TECHUBI is going to be trying to chase down this Alpha.
Yeah, will any of the drivers take the hint? Will any of them head into the pits now?
Maybe Raven might be feeding back how those mediums feel to White Josh, and maybe White Josh might make a decision. It is actually looking drier.
So both the leaders go in. Is Wizzy going to follow them? I think they will. Yeah, there we go.
They all go in.
All the drivers heading in now.
So Laggy stays out.
Oh, and White Josh very, very close to the back of the Haas there. He may have damaged his wing in doing that. He was so late on the brakes. For the Ferrari, White Josh, let's keep an eye on his wing because he got very close to the back of Wizzy. You can't change it when you're already in the pit lane.
Oh, yeah, true.
As I know from Qatar. Both Alfa Romeos. So, one thing I will note, by the way, is that yesterday when the rain stopped and went to dry, the Alfa Romeo strategy and the Red Bulls just being at the back and making a mistake. Give me an interesting one. Ravens dropped 5 seconds back from Powell.
I know.
The Ferraris are lapping significantly slower than the top 3. Here you go. Here comes Lagley. Pulling to the outside of White Josh. He's looking for Raven as well. He might actually be able to do it with DRS. With DRS. Here comes Lagley. Down the inside of the turn 1. Very close. Pushing wide to Raven. Just to get close going into turn 3. With me later on the brakes. I think the Alfa Romeo was forcing him all the way wide. Now got the outside of turn 4. Raven's not stepping out, but he's still fighting on. Goodness me. But Ziagli holds on. Raven's now got DRS. Can he do anything into the braking zone? He's got a little bit of a gap there, but not enough.
Wizzy Boy tried to move down the inside.
Yeah, Wizzy's tried to do it, but I think White Josh got a better exit, and there's nothing he can do. And he had good pace on these tyres as well, so he may be opting for the softs later on. However, everyone else has gone for the mediums.
The gap between Zalagi and the leaders is 10 seconds, and Reese has decided to come in.
Yeah, there we go. So I don't think anyone's going to be quick enough to catch them. Maybe is Powell, who tried to undercut, I think, to try and get within striking distance of Reese. We're going to watch him now as Powell comes around the final few corners. Is he going to be close enough to catch Reese? Where is Reese? He's already on the pit exit. So AlphaTauri got the strategy right. There he comes. Out. There he goes. Powell still not close enough. Got a purple middle and final sector there. And still, the gap is 5 seconds. Of White Josh, was there room there? Josh's exits have been fantastic out of turn 5, but not so good there. Oh, they've collided! And Josh didn't give him enough room! And he's been put into the wall! The Ferrari...
And he's retired as well!
That's the safety car! It's a full safety car here in Portugal as Gould and White Josh collide. Gould fortunately didn't lose out, but White Josh did. And that is Ferrari's second DNF of the season.
I had the worst camera angle for that in the world. I was spectating White Josh and just saw White Josh just spew off to the end.
Oh, I was watching Gould. And into the pits goes Reese straight away. He was risking nothing. I think we're going to see some soft tyres coming out now. So all the advantage that TECHUBI and Ziagli had have all disappeared. Everyone's going to be on equal playing field as they go into the soft tyres, I imagine.
Yeah, they are indeed.
Yeah, everyone's going to go in. This is going to be getting very interesting. It is a full safety car, so Lewis is back into the fight. Crucially, Ned Breaststroom back into the fight as well.
Safety car is in.
I'm trying to think.
That was quick.
I'm thinking in my head, in the podcast, who on earth is going to be my team loser or driver loser? There's been so many losers this race. But, see, as Reese prepares to get going, Lewis has pulled onto the back of the pack. We've got 14 drivers. Everyone will score points at this rate.
I think I know the team losing. Mercedes, you DNFing on the first lap.
You're very true. Away we go. It's green flags racing and straight into the slipstream. It's Gould. He's trying to chase down his rival. I think he's going to go for it, actually. He's nearly close enough. How much will he push these medium tyres this early into the race? But goes Zilagi going down the inside of Raven West. How much room is he going to leave? Raven finds some room around the outside to just keep his car in the straight line. He's nearly lost the DRS.
Powell's gone down the inside.
Yeah, Powell's he's done it, so Powell is through. And now he could potentially challenge for this win. We haven't seen that yet. TECHUBI needs to clear to Gould as fast as possible. Is he going to go for a dive here? Yes, he is! TECHUBI down the inside! Was he wheel to wheel? I don't think he was. And he forces Gould out the way. That may be a penalty after the race. We'll have to see. But Gould chasing, trying to follow down. He's just trying to keep these tyres working. But you can see he is so much slower. Look at Raven on the exit. He's already right in the gearbox of the Williams. That's going to come even quicker than Raven West. He's getting so close.
Salagi going to try and make a double one.
Move. Not quite close enough. There you go. Raven's going to take P4. Dagley's taking P5. Where's Wizzy? Wizzy should probably send it in the next few corners.
He doesn't into turn 3, though.
He's following through turn 4. Very awkward line there through turn 4 for Wizzy. Raven's just about within DRS of TECHUBI, his championship rival. He needs to be staying with him if he has any chance of keeping this championship lead. Of keeping this championship lead, which he gained last week in Australia when he won the race.
Ooh.
Over the crest they go, and almost two tries going wheel to wheel.
Yeah, Wizzy just got a nose in on the inside.
There we go. Yeah, you can see the grip advantage. Wizzy down the inside of turn 9, very close to Williams, and he spun him. And that Banjo's been caught in it again.
How many times is that Banjo now has spun?
How of all people has that caught Banjo? So Wizzy and Gould collide. I don't know whose fault that was. I'd have to look again. But I think that may have been Gould's. He was turning in. TECHUBI has the lead because of the qualifying. Raven's got the inside of turn 8. Very, very close. Still so slippery. And TECHUBI gets back through.
Powell's looking down the inside though. Turn 9.
Oh, so close. They're forcing each other wide.
Oh my God.
The inside line. Could we see an overtake on the last lap? Powell holding it around the outside. This is going to go down to the line. Powell's going to try and get his fish back through turn 12. I think he had a little bit of a slip there. And that might have allowed Reese to escape on his first race in XRS. Could he secure a victory? AlphaTauri's first victory. Jason will be smiling here as Reese comes around the final corner. He's going to do it. Powell has no answer for it. And Reese wins the Portuguese Grand Prix. Raven's going to have to settle for 4th as he can't get through. And Zilagi in P5. What a race by Powell to finish P2 ahead of TECHUBI.
Wow.
And fights all the way down to the line. I think Neb's going to get P9.
He does.
Yeah, he will. And, oh, Jamie has hit the wall.
Yeah, I think Jamie just said, yep, that's my race done. Into the wall I go.
I am very excited to see the stewards report at the end of this race. With what on earth did I see there? But, yeah, unreal.
What a race. Every Tier 1 race has been absolutely amazing.
That was one of my favourites. That went down to the line.
Yeah.
But what a drive by Reese to surely secure a race seat going into Spain
definitely.
after the break. That was unreal. But yeah, Reese secures P1. Powell with the fastest lap secures P2. That's huge points for Haas. With TECHUBI in P3. Raven in P4. Couldn't quite catch his championship rival, but what a good recovery after a relatively poor qualifying. Ziagli, P5.